Good morning, readers. We are continuing our character unit, meeting characters and learning lessons. Yesterday, we were looking at how we can make predictions to help us understand the story better. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to really think about what happens next, an extra way to kind of make a prediction. What we're going to do to make these predictions is by recognizing patterns in our character's behavior. This is the chart that we're going to be using today. So what we're going to do is we're going to realize that characters have patterns in their feelings, their actions, their sayings, and their thoughts. So by understanding the different ways that a character is expressing themselves, it's going to help us understand the books that we're reading. So today I'm going to bring back one of my favorite characters, Pete the Cat, at Pete the Cat's Groovy Bake Sale. And as I read, I'm going to try to pay attention to those patterns that I see in the character's behavior. I'm going to stop and I'm going to let you know when I find one. Pete the Cat's Groovy Bake Sale. Pete the Cat is excited about his school bake sale. Pete wants to bake a treat. What should Pete bake? Pete loves sweets. So now I'm seeing that Pete loves bake sales because he likes to bake, and that's an action. He wants to bake. Pete loves cookies. Pete loves pies. Pete loves brownies, cakes, marshmallow treats, and ice cream sundaes. So my pattern that I'm noticing is that Pete likes lots of different snack foods. And that is, again, looking at our chart, it is the feelings, how he feels. He likes something a lot. So we're going to see his actions. I'm going to look for a pattern in his actions as the story goes on. I'll make cookies, Pete thinks. Pete takes out eggs, flour, sugar, and of course, chocolate chips. So now Pete's action is that he's making cookies. He puts everything in a bowl. He stirs and stirs. Pete makes a big mess. He rolls the dough into balls, and his mom helps him put them into the oven. So I see the pattern of Pete wanting to make something, then he makes something, which is the action, and then his mom helps him out. They wait for the cookies to bake. They smell yummy. Then things smell yet less yummy. Some of the cookies are burned. So if you notice Pete's actions and his feelings, you notice the pattern kind of changes because Pete isn't so happy anymore. Pete has to start over. What else can he make? He tries to make ice cream sundaes, but they turn into ice cream soup. He tries to make pudding pie, but runs out of crust. The kitchen is a big mess. He has no treats for the bake sale. So we're noticing a lot of different patterns in Pete the Cat's Groovy Bake Sale. We noticed that he likes to bake a lot. And we saw him try to bake cookies. We saw him try to make an ice cream sundae, and we tried to see him make pudding. That's a pattern in his actions. So as you go read today, I want you to really think in your fiction books, what patterns do my characters show? What are things that you see a bunch of times that helps you learn about the character? Just like we learned about Pete the Cat. Happy reading.